This morning, I called out a trade on gold live on YouTube on the live stream. 500 people were there to witness it. I'm gonna break down the key topics that helped me do the analysis on this trade setup. Make sure to watch the video until the end. All right, guys, welcome to a trade breakdown video. Today, we're gonna break down the trade setup that we took on our gold live analysis session for March 3rd. Monday morning. We were streaming live this morning 3 hours ago, and we were looking for gold buys. And there was an interesting thing that I noticed when I went live on the session. Within the first 15-20 minutes, I noticed that there were a lot of people that were looking for sells on gold. And I spent some time on the chart analyzing gold, looking at it. And to me, sells didn't really make so much sense. We were actually looking for buys this morning. We called out a live buy this morning on gold. If you're in the Discord, you already know. If you're on the stream, you already know. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down a couple different topics on the setup and the approach step by step with gold this morning and what I was looking at. And maybe something that a lot of traders might have not been able to spot with their eye. And some of these topics are gonna be really familiar topics for the YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos already on the YouTube channel and in school. Some of you guys watching this have probably already heard some of these topics. So we're gonna start off talking about market structure and trend analysis. This is a key topic when it comes down to what we were looking at gold today. This is the part that you might have not been able to spot if you were looking for sells this morning, to understand who's really in control with the trend, where the market is. So when we talk about market structure, one thing that we know is that the market will make lower highs and lower lows when it comes to a downtrend. So when we're talking about a downtrend, right? Market's gonna be making lower highs, lower lows gradually. The highs are always gonna stay higher than the one that comes next. And then following from there, we make lower lows. This is understanding market structure, but when the market structure shifts, when the trend shifts, right? This could be at a very low point in the trend, or after the market has had a very big bearish move for days, like we've seen with gold in the past week. It dropped a lot, and now we see today how it was reversing. So this is important to understand, because if you're looking for sells on gold in the last couple of days with the market, you were selling low relatively to where the trend is and how the trend is shifting, right? You're selling where a reversal is starting to happen in the market, where the trend is shifting over in terms of market phases. There's a common pattern called head and shoulders. This pattern can help see this if you're good at reading the head and shoulders, or accumulation. So when it comes down to market structure, we understand trend analysis is lower highs, lower lows. But what happens when the market structure shifts? That's when we get something like this right here, where we're making lower highs and lower lows in the trend, but at some point that shifts, and you go from making lower highs, lower lows, to now making a high that forms a higher low in comparison to the last lower low. From there, we make a higher high. This is where market structure is shifting. This right here is the shifting phase, the change of character in the market, to where we go from a lower low. So I'll label it real quick. We have our LL for lower low, and we have a high here. We have a LH, lower high, that goes into a lower low. Then we come up and make that high. From there, we have an HL, higher low. So the shift is happening right here. And then we punch up, and what would we make here? A higher high. This is where the shift is happening. So after you see this is like evidence for like, okay, who's in control? Where is the market at? It's more likely to push up when you see these things happening. You can even get the break and retest strategy, kind of on the high that goes to a higher high and retests. But this part right here is the first part and step in this video, understanding market structure and market structure shifts. We're going to talk about some other topics as well to include in this. This is the first one that's talking about market structure and trend shift. We're also going to be talking about whole numbers, all right? So that's going to be one of the second things. Round numbers, whole numbers. Anyone who's seen the blueprints in the Discord channel should be familiar with this topic, or if you're in the inner circle, if you've seen my streams, we talk about whole numbers, round numbers a lot. A lot of traders like to refer to them as institutional levels in the market because a lot of institutions will place their orders around whole numbers. So whole numbers pretty much act like a support and resistance. This is one thing that we know. So I'm going to teach this as well throughout this. But if you're not familiar with whole numbers, you guys want to go to the blueprints that we have in the Discord. Read that and check out some of the videos as well. Now, let's go back to the chart. And we're going to go to gold here. And we're going to look at a line chart, and I'm going to explain market structure now that I just drew everything out. We're going to take what I just drew and now go to the chart. All right? We're going to take this concept of the market going in a downtrend, and then it's shifting, and now we're going in the uptrend direction or bullish direction. We're going to take that, basically that image I just drew is like a skeleton to right here. We're going to go down now, and we're pretty much going to see this on the charts. I'm going to start off with the line chart to make it simple for you guys here. So if we go to the line chart and we look at gold, we already know gold's been just dropping the last week, right? We've been seeing it drop all week until the end of last week, Friday, which is going to be a second video on another setup talking about Friday reversals. That's going to be relevant to everything we're talking about in this video. So there's basically going to be more than one video on another setup. Now, if we look at gold, guys, clearly it's been in a downtrend, like it's been falling. But what do we notice? Lower highs being made. And what's happening after the lower highs? Lower lows are also being made. So we have continuous lower highs in the market being made on gold that are going into lower lows. Continuous lower lows. So this is a market structure trend right here. This is trend analysis, market structure, our first topic in this trade breakdown. Now, the market pushes down and it makes this low. This is the important part that I drew it up here, where the shift happens, where you go from lower high to basically the last lower low that makes a high, higher low, higher high. This is what's happening right all down here in the market. So we're going to take the drawings off for a quick minute, go to a 30-minute chart, and we're going to look at gold from this perspective now. Blank chart, line chart. I'm going to mark the highs, right? High, lower high, lower high, lower high, and so on. So every line I'm marking is a lower high. And now every line I'm marking is a lower low. So where does that stop? This low right here. What happens from that low? Look how the market structure changes. How we go. So we're going to use the circle eclipse here from this low to this high. Before that low was formed, where does it come from? It comes from a high, aka in this case that would be a lower high because we're in that downtrend. We come down, we pull up, and look at the shift here. This is where it happens, right here. That 1, 2, 3 to go up, right here, higher high. So when we go back to that drawing, right, and we look at that drawing, I'll attach a screenshot of the drawing in this video under the files section as well. There'll be a few resources on this video. When you go look at that drawing that I drew and the phases, we have that low here, which is a lower low. But from there, we make a high. This is really important to understand because you'll see this type of stuff on different time frames. You're not just going to see it on a 30-minute. You could see it on a 5-minute. You could see it on a 4-hour. You could see it on a one hour. right here, HH. That is your shift. It kind of looks like a head and shoulders. What do I mean by that? Head and shoulders, left shoulder, head in the middle, right shoulder. All right? That's where you kind of have what we call head and shoulders or accumulation. So this is the first thing to understand right here for this trade setup. It's just where we are in the trend. So this is one of the first things to really understand when you're looking at the market, like the market structure. Where are we in relation to the market structure? Where did we come from? Where have we came from? Are we coming from a low or are we coming from a high? All right. So what we're going to do here is put the drawings back on the chart that we had this morning. So we were live streaming this morning for Monday and we took some buys this morning. So live on that call, you can go watch the call. We took some solid buys this morning. People made money with me on the live stream this morning, catching these buys. These were the trades. Solid, could have held some longer. You guys can go through the Pip and Dip chat and you could see testimonials were happening all morning today. Hopefully some of you guys didn't sleep in because it was a quick Monday today. It was a quick Monday jump on the charts. I know some people don't like Mondays going to work. I remember when I worked a job, I didn't like going to Monday. Monday was kind of like a dreadful day because now the weekend's over, got to go back to work. But trader life, Mondays, you got to be prepared for them, get excited for them. We like to be on the charts Sundays in the inner circle. So we always do a inner circle Sundays call. Kind of like right when the market opens up, being prepared in case anything happens quick. So we had a good gold trade this morning. Here is the rest of the breakdown that we're going to cover. So we went over market structure trend analysis a bit here. Now we're going to talk about something I already mentioned, which is whole numbers. Again, if you go to the blueprints, you can see whole numbers there. And I talk about why we use them and why they're important. And if you're watching here now, you can see that a whole number was useful this morning for our entry. So we bought gold at 28.70 this morning, around 28.70, 28.71. So I have 3 lines marked on the chart here to explain whole numbers real quickly for you guys. Again, inside the inner circle, we have a lot of videos on this topic. And then also on YouTube, there's a good handful of videos on this topic. Catch my live streams, guys, and you know this is a topic that I always talk about. So you could see on this chart, I got 3 red lines drawn. One at 28.50, one at 28.60, one at 28.70. So that's every $10 apart from each other. And that's what I talk about in the blueprints when it comes to things we focus on with gold. So let's go back to the chart. 3 lines, they're basically like support lines, but look at what happens at these 3 lines, right? If I remove the green zones, what do you see happening at these 3 lines? I see buyers coming into the market. I can see at 28.50, solid reaction. I can see at 28.60, solid reaction. I can see at 28.70, solid reaction. What are these? These are whole numbers. These are institutional levels, right? They often act like a support or resistance for the market. So we could see this morning, one of the things we had in combination with the analysis was also whole numbers on top of where the current market structure is. Because now when you're looking at this chart with everything I've said so far, down here, you have a market structure building up that's going from low to high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. The market is still bullish here. So all the pullbacks you can see are really just setting up for buys ever since this phase where the character of the market started to change over. So there's more than one thing that kind of goes into this analysis, but it's really simple at the end of the day, because even if you look at this chart, what do you see to the left here, right? Simple concept, support and resistance. So I'm going to mark it with the yellow ellipses what I'm talking about here. So these yellow circles I marked, what do you see there? You see support. 1, 2, 3, 4 reactions here. Then what does that level turn into? another reaction. Then what do we have this morning? Look where we were buying this morning. You guys can go back on the stream and literally watch how I was analyzing this live in action, because I did take the trade live in action on stream this morning. Simple concept here. What is this called? Break and retest. That's when a previous resistance turns into a support, or a support turns into a resistance. Like right here, if we look to the left, we can see some touches on gold here. What happens when the market comes back to it? Resistance. But then what happens this morning? Break above, pull back, then we form support inside of that area. So I mentioned this morning when I got on the stream, I quickly noticed that a lot of people are looking for sells. And there's one other thing that some of you traders might have not recognized with gold today, right? If we just go to the blank chart and we look at these highs, that is your key point right there. Why? Because the market breaks above these highs. This is where you're getting that shift to go up higher. The market could have retraced down deeper, but it held the first breakout zone, the first change in shifting zone right there, those highs. That right there might have been the key thing that your eyes might have not recognized for gold this morning. When it comes down to market structure and shifts in the market, we can see again that head and shoulders I was referring to, but this market pushes up, makes that high, retests a previous structure point of resistance. Pretty much looks like a smiley face here. Look at that. So break and retest. That's not where our setup was. Our setup came a little bit higher, right? Our setup came at 28.70 this morning. So again, going back to the whole numbers with 28.70, what do we have around 28.70 here? A previous resistance. Pretty much like an area of it right here, we have resistance formed. So what happens when the market comes back here? It holds that zone. Simple concept, break and retest. And people always ask me, Evan, why do you only trade gold? Why don't you trade a lot of currency pairs or Bitcoin more? I like gold because it's practical like this, where it's like, okay, whole number, break and retest. Tying two things together, or even three, right? Because the market's going in an uptrending direction. So when it comes down to simple concepts like break and retest and support, we already know how to use whole numbers for our entry. We just have to be more technical than the whole numbers like this, where we have a previous resistance that the market breaks above. That previous resistance turns into a support. So guys, there's gonna be a second video pretty similar to this one where I break down another trade from last week. This was the trade we caught this morning. Honestly, could have held it a little bit longer because the market ended up shooting up way more after I got out. That's all good. It was a solid trade to catch, especially for the amount of time that we were streaming this morning. There's gonna be another video breakdown where I'll talk about some things I talked about in this video and relate both setups in this market together. Why what you could have discovered on Friday is helping the market right now. Guys, remember, if you're new to the YouTube channel, remember to subscribe, like, even comment on this video if there's any other interesting topics that you would like to see on the markets. If you guys enjoyed this video breakdown and you're not a part of my inner circle community already and want to receive more information like this and access to my inner circle classroom where I have basic, intermediate, and advanced videos, we're also adding new sections to the classroom this week and all of March. Here's a quick little sneak peek at the inner circle where you can see basic, intermediate, and advanced videos. When you click on one of these sections, it's pretty much like my own private YouTube, private community where I'm uploading all my courses from basic to advanced and a lot more on a weekly basis. We just started in March and we're gonna be doing this all March. There's limited spots available, and as you can see, we've already started. So now's the time to lock in if you're interested. All you gotta do is click on a video and it's pretty much like a YouTube video. Has the same quality as the videos you guys have seen on my YouTube. So if you're interested, now's the time to definitely lock in if you wanna level up your trading game.